Hello everyone, my name is Hectic No Facecam today, but I gotta tell you something. Um, how much of a struggle low elo really is, and this is gonna be some debates. I'm gonna definitely get some comments in here saying that probably a skill issue or you're just bad. Here's my problem. Yes, I've been playing since episode 1, Act 2, and it's generally been an improvement since then. Bronze 3, Bronze 3, Bronze 3, Silver 1, Silver 2, Silver 2, okay, I mainly stayed the same all the way ever since then. Silver 2, it's been on a decline. Bronze 2, Bronze 2, Bronze 1, back up to Silver 1, and then again, I got back up to Silver 1. Yes, but I've seen Bronze 1 this act as well. Yes, here's to prove that it's just not me supposed to be in a lower rank. Yes, look at this peak rank. I didn't start in this peak rank. I think I started like Bronze 2, Bronze 3. I grinded up. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins in Silver 1 at least. If I wasn't supposed to be in Silver, I would have peaked at least one, had maybe 1 or 2 of these, and then everything else would not be Silver. You cannot argue that much. I would not put in 7 wins. Plus, you don't even know that those are just the wins. I know I played at least maybe 8, 9 games in Silver 1 in there before I just went a massive D rank. Yes, and then all of these Bronze 3s. There were Bronze 2. I recently played a lot of rank. There were some Bronze 1s in here. Yes, but I recently filled them back up. Here's the problem. Yes, I do still have some things to work on to do this, and I still want that Silver 2 back. I'm working on Silver 3. I know that I'm capable of this. Yes, I peaked this a long time ago, and I've always thought that rank maybe just got better, but it seemed like it's gotten worse. And actually, it was after that one that it was right there, episode 4, where I thought that ranked just, it was either me, I've gotten, here's the thing, when I see D rank from Silver 2 down to almost the bottoms of these, ever since that Silver 2, I think I've seen Iron before after that. I know I was at Iron 3 a little bit before. It thinks, how did I get that rank then? Or there's been so many times where I thought that I've gotten worse over the years rather than better. I know I've gotten a lot better over the time. Am I still where I could be? No. And I need to work on that. Yes, I admit that. If I tune some things, and I'm speaking factually here, I'm not horrible. Yes, I'm actually not that bad. My knowledge, my big thing here, where it's gonna come. I know everything that I need to know to win an entire game of Valorant. I just need to apply it. And sometimes I know all of this information, and then it just doesn't translate into game. Yes, and that's on me. I gotta practice that a lot more. Yes, and that's why I make a lot of these videos, so that way you guys can learn from my mistake as a low elo player. So that way, it's one thing hearing from a high elo player or some of the best pros in the world on how they got there, climbed through, but I think we're ignoring those low elo players. What are they going through, right? It's not just about, oh, your aim's bad, all of this stuff. It's a combination. This game's hard. Yes, for anybody who thinks this game's absolutely easy, stop playing this game. Yes, go play something else, because you're gonna get bored of on that, and you're just wasting our time. Anybody who thinks this game is easy is probably a smurf. Yes, so I just, there's no reason for me from going from a Silver 2, look at all these wins in Silver, from that back down to a Bronze 2, look at this, I knew I saw Iron 3, down to Bronze 1, and then the next act on that, back up to Silver 1, and then back up to Silver 1 again. I remember I had to grind for this, and I was surprised that I had this. I grinded back. I didn't start off at Silver 1. Sometimes you don't start at your peak rank when you got it. I think I was like Bronze 2 when I started. got my rank. And I grinded back up to silver 1 because I knew that I could do it. Yes? So there's low elo is such a struggle because you're dealing with so much. One, you're trying to improve on this. And I'm speaking for all low elo players, not even me. Maybe if you're in R, you're trying to learn the basics of the game and do all of this, the fundamentals of that, then how to play an agent while trying to deal with either smurfs or toss of people. There's so much in this game within that. And I guarantee you, once you break out of low elo, and consistently start getting into mid elo, like starting like gold all the way through, like diamond plat, or gold, plat, diamond, all of that stuff, you're gonna realize, wow, that's what it took to get out of here. And maybe it was easy for you, but it's not easy for all of us. Yes. And this is a struggle. I made a video on this channel not too long ago at all on how, like, one of these games, this last unrated game, I haven't played in a few days with this one unrated game right here. There's no excuse for 594. This man even admitted he had an alt account and he was Ascendant too. Where I guarantee you, none of these guys, the rest in the lobby, even on his team, had probably broken silver 2. Yeah, that's called unfair. This is also what we have to deal with, and that video remains relevant. How we can eliminate, or at least way reduce, the smurfing problem. Is if we at least remove that, that's one less thing that we have to worry about. But what's my main point that I'm trying to say is stop giving low elo players a hard time. Yes, because I've been playing this for over a year and a half. Yes, and I know in myself, even watching backs and stuff, that I've improved over the times. Yes, my rank may not show it, but I know that I have, and I know I have all the info that I need to win a game of Valorant. Yes, sometimes it doesn't translate because of a lot of different things. Yes, but I read, quite honestly, and this is another controversial thing that's probably going to show up in the comment section, but I'd rather you know everything that you need to do, and you just end up not having that translate, than you going out there and just making like absolute dumbass, as basically holding yourself accountable after you make a mistake. Like if you say in the comms, my bad guys, that was my mistake, I should have held this angle, or if you do VOD reviews of yourself, as long as you know what you did wrong there and what you have to do better within that, that's a step in the right direction. Yes, translating it is the next step, but sometimes even when you do that, sometimes it just feels like that is not enough, right? So, and getting to the highest rank is going to take a lot of time. And unless if you're just that good at FPS games that you could go from Iron to Radiant in a short amount of time, and this is, I'm going to apply this without having FPS experience or very little FPS experience, because there's a lot of guys that came over from CSGO. And that game's harder because that's more aim demanding. That's more you have to think, because that game's more unforgiving than Valorant is. Yes, especially in the aim. There's a lot of aim gods in there, and they translate it to Valorant, and that's how they get a higher rank. Yes, so what I'd say, I don't like the idea, and this is why I have 19 days left in my act. And I want to try to get to silver 2 left. However, I keep floating in between ranks, and I'm almost about to say I'm done with ranked for 19 days. Yes, it is so much of a crapshoot, and 50-50. I don't know about you guys higher elo, but especially low elo, it is such a crapshoot. Yes, it's literally so many. Let's check in comp alone, the last 15 games I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 out of 15. Lost 8, won 7. Yikes. That's almost a 50-50. Yeah. That's a big yikes. Yes, so then you answer, and here's this, team MVP, match MVP. While those don't matter, sometimes they can and can't. Yes, these aren't terrible KDs, although some of them can be bad. I'm capable of putting off a good game. While 11 and 13 isn't good, 17 and 14 isn't good, 24 and 12 is actually pretty darn good. So these other ones aren't really that great, but it almost doesn't matter. Yes, in this game. I've seen, whenever I load into a game, and I see people that are like Iron 3 and all this, I'm like, well, this is literally, they're gonna either be bad or they're gonna be good. It's never like, maybe they're somewhere in between. Maybe they're getting better. It's either they're an absolute smurf, or it's like, oh, that's why they're iron. And not making fun of them there, but you know, the mistakes will come out. And it's always Iron 3s nowadays. Yeah. I don't see a whole lot of Iron 1 smurfs right now. It's mainly Iron 3 smurfs. Don't underestimate irons though sometimes, but still. Most of these stuff, and it's a battle of what am I doing wrong versus what's going on here, that why can't people rank out. And I've talked with a bunch of people who are in here, and it's like, dude, they're having the same problems too. Yeah, they can't. There's a lot of people that are hard stuck in low elo that are legitimately good. I've queued up with people that are legitimately good in these lower ranks. They're like 3 times better than me. They have the same knowledge, if not more, than I do. They know how to win games, and they're just hard stuck, right? So are you still telling that's still just skill issue and there's nothing else factoring? Because here's also the comment that I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid somebody saying this game's easy, you're just bad. That's the comment that I don't want in here, because that's quite honestly not true. Yeah, I'm not boasting about myself, but I can believe if you see some of my game, it's with this. I'm definitely a bit above where I'm actually at. I wouldn't say the greatest on that. Would there be a rank that I deserve? I don't know. The game will tell me that when it can, if it can eliminate all these BS factors that go in with that. Smurfing is one of that. Fair matchmaking is another. My aim. Quite honestly, I feel like that I'm at least, if at the most, maybe I'm at the silver 3 level. I'll admit, maybe I'm not. I used to think I was ready for the gold. Maybe I'm not ready for the gold yet, but silver 3, at least in the silver area, absolutely. Because I've been thinking about it. I've been playing for over almost since Valorant came out. One act a little late. And I've been thinking, I've been playing almost constantly that entire time since that came out, and my peak rank has ever been like silver 2. And then I think, what have I been doing with that year and a half? Have I really not improved over that? So let me know in the comments down below, what are your Valorant struggles? Like, do you agree with this? Is low elo? I just feel like, and this is coming from a low elo player, I think people just ignore this thinking that they're bad, but hearing it from somebody who knows what it takes to win this but is just still stuck, I'm not admitting just it's the game's fault. I do believe there's a lot of things I need to work on, but it could be better. Yes, fair matchmaking should not be that hard to do. Yes. And the main way that we do that is, as I say in my Smurfy video, eliminate old accounts. That will reduce it probably by about 80%. I almost guarantee you. Yes. Then you just have, then the aim gods and the people who get triggered by the rest of those effects, or the throwers and stuff, are they'll get funneled out eventually. You'll still encounter them every now and then in the game, but it's still, yeah. So I have no idea what's going on. Let me know in the comments down below. This is almost a rant, and I didn't want to make this video too long, but my main point is low elo is actually a struggle. Like, you guys don't believe. I'm gonna be so relieved when that one day that I break that barrier and start hitting gold and beyond. Yes, I will not, if I stop playing Valorant, I will not stop playing Valorant until I at least hit gold rank. I will play my entire life, if I have to reach gold rank. I'm not even kidding you. You want me to track that progress? I'll do that on this channel. Yes, it's gonna be a lot of stress, but I want to at least get to that. Yes, I want to see something other than this low elo. Which, by the way, in my opinion, low elo starts at silver, mid elo is gold, and diamond. Just separate these in 3 ranks, and then high elo ascendant to radiant. I want to at least see mid elo. Then I'll be like, okay, my thoughts about myself were not wrong. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Am I speaking facts, or is it really just all bad skill? Yes, because if there's something I'm missing, why I was silver 2 like 2 acts ago, and now I'm like this area again, this bronze area again, I need to know. Yes, and I've been VOD reviewing myself. I've had other people VOD review, and they're like, you're probably a little bit higher than where you actually are right now, which is bronze 2, bronze 3 area. So let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.